you right? Down to your right. Talking to your right.
Slide down, make one row, back up. Back up, back up. Alright, step out. La chula jab, reverse, round kick, come on. Jab, reverse, round kick, come on.
Good.
Hey. Hey. Up. G. Go. Rope. Leap. What there?
Sit.
Hey. Hey. Up.
I'm so sorry, I didn't put it up.
Hey.
Yes.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Go. Leap. What there?
So usually when they do that, it's because they have to.
We take a pyramid out there with, take the Great Pyramid of Giza. We take that pyramid, we got it down there. How easy is that thing to knock over? It's pretty damn hard, right? If I take that same pyramid and I throw it up in the air, how easy is it to turn over? It's a whole lot easier, right? It's easier. It's huge, right? You know what the Pyramid of Giza is?
Yes, sir.
Cool. 35 pages on what the Pyramid of Giza is. You know what a pyramid is, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. When you're kicking and you lift up and straighten that base leg, you're going over. You're going over hard. One of the reasons that Chitaru likes his stable hip is to keep that low center of gravity. Taijutsu, we talk about the wave motion, right? Well, geez, just in karate, no, it's slightly different. In Taijutsu, we're not doing wave. It's more subtle. Karate is this level hip from that bent base leg. Don't straighten that. Where does power come from?
The hip, sir.
The hip. Okay. Does that mean that people in wheelchairs can't derive power?
No,
Why?
they have stationary base.
No, they have, not quite.
They've adapted toward their shoulder.
Shoulder girdle. Alright. We talked about, I started talking about this a little bit Monday, and I think I'm actually gonna do a YouTube video on it. How many people know what the word topology is when it refers to mathematics? Anybody? Oh, you were here Monday. Anybody? Okay. Topology is I'm not a mathematician, I'm giving you Jerry's biologist version of what topology is. Topology is describing three-dimensional or dimensional objects and how you can stretch and twist them and still be the same. In topology, you take a coffee cup that's got a handle on
I'll
it
see you soon, okay?
and a donut are mathematically equivalent.
Thank you.
Because they have one hole. So part of it is how many holes something has. So in kata, we might show this. You know, I show that, right? For Bonkai, this, and this are all the same. They are topologically equivalent. Right? Hip and shoulder girdle are topologically the same. If I can't use my hips, I'm paraplegic, whatever, strapped down in a car, whatever, you can still derive power from your shoulder girdle. If I take like a bicycle tire and I spin it, I've got it spinning what to me is clockwise from here. What happens if I hit it in a clockwise direction harder? It's faster. I gotta spin it in a clockwise direction, I suddenly hit counterclockwise, what happens? It slows down. When you're kicking, you drive the shoulder with the kick. Those of you that are doing this, you got one power generation that way and one power generation that way.
Yes. No, sir.
To me, that is a subtraction.
Yes.
Plus, again, I tried this for a couple of years, it didn't work. It doesn't work. Not only are you protected, you've got the same power going.
Close.
Add to it. All right, back to Chudon Kumai, fighting stance. Same thing, jab, reverse, round kick. Hey! Hey! Up! Hey! Oh! Oh! Hey! What there?
Yes.
Hey! Hey! Up! Hey! Oh! Oh! Hey! What there?
Yes.
Question. When you're practicing these kicks and punches, especially with kicks, when you're moving your whole body, the impact of a stationary object, right? If I'm hitting something, I'm gonna bounce off it. I'm gonna throw a lot more force into my kick, and I'm not gonna go spinning around in a big circle. I'm like, how do I say this? The form of my kick, if I'm planning on stopping here and then retracting my leg, is different than if I'm planning on driving it through something. Because
No.
I have to then move it on. I have to apply more force.
No.
No. Okay, that's what I'm asking you, to help me understand how to rationalize that when, because I feel like I have to kind of do something different because I don't have nothing to push back off of to come back around in this direction.
All right, young man, that's a good question. That deserves
Very good
time.
question.
It's a good question. Where I'm gonna really diverge and disagree with you is your choice of the words push off of. If I'm, if I hit him, what's pulling my arm back is not bouncing off of him. Same thing with the foot. So my intent is to that. It's my hip that's retracting the punch. It's my hip that's retracting the kick. So whether I have an opponent here or not, my intent is still to go here. So if he's actually standing there when that happens, now, again, physics and all that, I might only get to here, but it's still gonna be what I want to do. So, and then the retraction would be something else. It's the same thing with the kick. My kick intention is to go through him, not to touch him and come off. Even if we're gonna control something, it's not about thinking out. The control is on the way in. Now, you see a lot of people talk about pulling a punch. A phrase would drive them insane. It did. We don't pull punches, because you'll see people that do that, the difference between, because they're thinking, well, I gotta pull, and then they'll jerk it back. They're trying to pull that punch. The relaxation and my control comes from feeling touch, and then the hip comes out. So I'm feeling this, not my arm is here, now I come back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's equals.
I agree in a way that you're physically, is a little bit different that following through, and you see people that when you expect to hit something, just like when you want to grab something and you think it's really heavy and all of a sudden you go, whoa. So there is a reaction there, okay? So we train so you can retract Well, so you can hit, penetrate, and still be in balance for the next thing, whether there is something or not. But when there is something, there is definitely something you're gonna be driving through because you expect
Right.
something in there, okay? So, you see those people in the MMA when they miss, see how they drive through all the way and they spin around?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
This can't be.
Okay, so, what Shihan is trying to say, you're still gonna penetrate. You're still gonna penetrate, okay? It is just a way of how you set up your hips to stay in balance and not get off of balance,
Okay.
right? So that's one thing that karate have a little bit different than, let's say, Muay Thai, because they're constantly practicing hitting something. And if that thing is not there, they're gonna go
Fine.
the other way, they're gonna go flying, okay? That's why karate will do what he's telling you. He's gonna go over here, and once my knee, right? Because I'm gonna give you this, watch. Right? What was the acceleration there? Look at my head. Right? Now, if I come over from way over here, right now, if he would have been out,
Yeah.
if he would not been there, I would have
If you move, you
go all the way through. Definitely. There is definitely something in there when you expect it is something and it's not.
Mhm.
Okay? Now, I have seen people that go over here, Kyokushin people, mainly is the thigh. Using the quads will knock you out.
Oh, you mean extending?
That.
Okay.
Because I seen them going over here, and all of a sudden they lift, you know, and they're hitting, they already have this turn, and that extension, that snap does it, right? So there's different types of drive of it, and that snap, when you already have that, you're already not loaded, and that, you make that acceleration in there.
Understood.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I mean, that's the point is, you know, if I'm, as we're sitting here now practicing these kicks, I feel like, you know, I have to kick in a certain way that would be different than I would kick if I was kicking an object, but I guess the point is that it
I
shouldn't
agree with
feel
you,
that
I
way.
agree with you in that, and when it comes to how our intent, how our mind and by having something and then not having something there.
And you know, if I think about that consciously and move my hips around, it actually somehow, I don't know, makes it a little, makes it feel a little more natural to then stop and retract it. If
Well,
I
think about it, because after this, after that part, after when you finish that,
Mhm.
you already did your penetration, you don't
Right.
need to go around.
Clear.
Your power is just the way it is, okay, you're expecting that stoppage in there, so yeah, you're gonna go whoosh.
Yeah, and so that's the point. I shouldn't be practicing that because I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah.
But when you're practicing, without hitting something, is to help you with a couple things. You still generate power, you still get in balance for the next technique, okay? That's the main thing. That if you miss, you're here, and you're not spinning around. You see how right here, right?
Yes.
And then of course, this load too, because I don't wanna do over here, I'm gonna have to go over here and retract here and get in there. You see that?
Yes.
So I didn't even go from way over here and generate power. I can.
Yes.
I go over here, one, and now I'm still balanced, I got some power in there, okay? And that brings me to the next thing. I brought this a while ago, but what determines how hard you're gonna hit something? So if I say, Kenny, do a reverse punch hard on this, right? And then I say, Kenny, do a reverse punch over here, just like that over here. Are you gonna do the same thing or not?
Chris?
Why?
I don't wanna hit a baby.
Because at the end of the day, if you think that's gonna hurt you, you're not gonna go all the way through. You're not gonna put that, you're not gonna hit as hard as you can, right? So right there, I'm not gonna kick it the same way I kick this, it's just not gonna happen, right? I know it's kinda a little bit off topic,
Well,
but.
it makes sense, you're not gonna punch somebody's forehead as hard as you're gonna punch their belly.
So those guys that have this thing numbed up, right?
Why not?
That,
Break your hand.
well, you have,
How does he have good proper hand?
if you train, yeah, if you train your weapon, my point is, if you train your weapon, you can get away with maybe not the same, but you can go in and hit hard enough. You know, like you said, you might not, you throw a punch right in here and he goes like that, you might catch a forehead. That's why in most cases, it's palm heel.
Yeah.
Palm to the bone, fist to the body.
I like that, that's a good, that's a
Right?
good saying, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, it took me a while, and I was like, oh, when I heard that, I'm like, I was already a black belt, I'm like,
Yeah, right.
right? But it's how you train your weapon, right? And how you train the weapon and how you train the weapon will determine at the end of the day, how you're gonna throw that. When there is, if you throw a round kick and you're afraid of catching the elbow, you're not gonna throw a round kick that hard. You're not. You follow?
Yes.
Alright? So, that going back to the whole thing around, there is something that changes with at the end run, whether you have something soft, hard, or nothing.
Understood.
Alright?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Both.
When Shion James asked, would I hit the bag as hard, would I hit the wall as hard as I hit the bag? I said, us. Anybody know why? It goes back to what Shion Jerry had to say earlier. That too, but that's not what to do with what he said earlier. That's the other half.
Explain it to them.
Control. I can throw that punch just as hard at that wall as I can at that bag, because at the moment of contact, I'm gonna relax everything.
You mean like this?
Exactly.
Did I hurt you?
And,
I did, what he said is, I threw it as hard, but I didn't penetrate.
I consider that an act of mercy, sir.
I don't want you to puke on my elbow. I don't want that.
Just throwing that out
I
there.
already have to deal with it.
It's a good point, it's a good point. Good point. Thanks, guys, sorry to.
No, it's an excellent question,
Good
it
question.
deserves some time to put it. Other part I just wanna throw out here to kind of tack on to what Sean James was talking about. Also how you think about your hip motion. If you just swing your hip in a circle, and you miss, you're gonna go somewhere. Because we talk about retraction of the kick, retraction of the punch, and it works off of a pull kind of thing, this is actually the direction your hip is going. So you have a better chance of recovering if you're thinking about retraction being important than you are just swinging.
For the next thing.
Or the next thing, right? If you're just thinking about this is the only thing, that's a good mindset, but you better have that spinning back kick on deck. That's all I'm saying. But if you're thinking about the next thing, okay, that didn't hit, the next one's coming, and you start making this kind of thing. So, go ahead. Everybody's played baseball at least once in their life, right? Strike! No. I don't think I've ever seen anybody other than like little kids do that. What's the difference? Why would you not do that swinging hard with a strike, but you might in a kick?
You hit it, you gotta run.
Because you're thinking about the next thing. Because you know that once I make contact, my hip's gotta go that way.
So,
Okay, back shoot on command, fighting stance, left fighting stance. Just because it looks odd to me, jab, reverse, round kick, land, reverse, front kick. Us? Eight. Eight. Done.
That looks like a ham and cheese sandwich.
I can never keep keep which one is straight. It's one of Sheehan James's sandwiches. Hey. What there?
Hey.
Hey.
Now, for first sandwich, would you like? Put it in.
Hey.
The old club.
Hot. Yeet. Because we're not changing legs, when you get down here, I want you to do a front leg turn, not a rear leg turn. So cross the front foot over as you turn. What there?
Yes.
Back on line, there we go. Hey! Hey! Hot.
Okay, what did we do at the beginning of class yesterday?
Huh?
What did we do at the beginning of class yesterday?
This kind of stuff.
But it was
It
not
really
Makai.
started to freak me out.
But it was
Ah.
Makai. It was
Okay.
Makai.
Yeah. Hey!
Exactly this.
Slide over a little bit. Rear leg turn. Hey! What that?
Yes.
That's not your rear leg, that's Brandon. Hey! Hey! Jab, reverse, round kick, reverse, front kick. Hey! Up! Front leg turn. What? Yeah.
Yes.
Right, when you're doing that, remember to follow, when you're throwing that hip for that punch, that's the one that's gonna drive that leg, right? So the flow is from here, or he misses going back to bring this one, all right? We're trying to get that really fluid when it comes to that reverse punch and that kick, because this is really prepping you for that. It really is.
And kind of goes back to what Brett was saying. That one didn't hit, my hip's already stretched out and loaded, the next thing comes. That way I don't fall over, right? All right, young man. All right, you two pair up, you two pair up. On this one. Pulls. For fighting stance. He's gonna throw that jab. I'm gonna block. I want my rear hand to his lead hand. He's gonna throw the reverse. I come back. He does the round kick. You're gonna give him a target and then slip back. You do the 3 for that.
Pulses.
You got it. Anchi always had a saying, when you're sparring, rear hand to lead hand, is how it goes. So throwing the jab, he always talked about not ever wanting to do this. And more likely because I've just opened up to that one, it's gonna be harder for me to come back. Coming here, I've got him bound up, I'm still covered, he comes back. With the other one, all I have to do is unwind. Oh, that was his logic behind that.
Pulses.
I ain't gonna argue with it at this point. Fighting stance, coming back towards me. Window side is gonna do the 2 punches and a kick. Hey! Oh, I'm good. Still coming my way. Hey!
Oh, am I stepping back correctly?
You seem to be ending up in the right place. Up! Hey! Alright, going back towards the windows. My side's doing the punches and the kicks. Hey! Hey! Up! Hey! Oh! Oh! Going back towards me. Hey! Hey! 8. Go. Going back. 8. 8. Hunt. 8. Go. Go ahead. Talk a little bit about my for a second. Because we haven't gone over with everybody, my is combative distancing, right? How long my arms and legs, how far can my gun shoot, that kind of thing. So we're here doing this drill. Okay. I'm gonna go to camp. We're here, and I do this. Why in the name of God's green earth would he even move rather than just hit me in the face? They all stop right there. Ooh, I can block anything. Now, with control, see, that is what to back up. He don't like that at all. He likes an easy block.
He knows all about that combative
He likes
distancing.
all that combative business, because he really wants to hit you with that leg. So, but he has to at least feel in danger. That's what it's called.
It's called defensive distancing.
Now, I'm not saying you guys need to start the drill here. That's just ridiculous. You can start at a comfortable distance, but this first one isn't here. Now I'm all set up. I'm gonna let it go over and you better.
Pulse.
No? Okay. I got it. All right. Says they bring it back up together, start like halfway up the floor. All right, coming towards me. Hey! Hey! Up! Hey! Go! Going back. Hey! Hey! Hunt! Hey! Go! Go ahead. Better. When I first described the drill, what did I say to you?
Block, kick for the aggressor and for the blocker, punch, kick, and then.
Broad strokes, that's what I said.
Block.
More specifically, what did I say? About the kick, especially.
Defend the kick, you just said kind of step back and get out the way.
That's not what I said. Boom, boom, right? Block, block. Give them the target, then move back. Hmm? Again, going back to this combative distance thing here. If Ken's coming toward me, he punches, and I step back, what have I just done? Throw it. I have walked right into his kick sweet spot for him. If he throws, and he starts to go from here and throws that round kick, I'm in a little bit of a better spot. Right? Even if I don't stay to eat this one, as it comes, my shift back can act as a block. I don't need to throw my arm down.
And if you already moved back, he'll just kick further back.
Well, no, because I'm literally walking into his leg. As a kid, if I'm already back here, I literally just gave him the target. But if I wait, worst case scenario, I eat this one, but I eat it close. He ain't gonna like that. Okay? Better case scenario, as it comes, it starts to make contact, and I slip it. Now I'm taking some of that.
Those were the words you used.
Right.
Slip it.
Most.
Okay. So, again, let's keep this combative distance thought process here. No. coming towards me. Hey! Hey! Done. Hey! Going back. Hey!
You sure that means back?
Hey! Pose. Come on. Done. Hey! Oh! Ken, Brett, stay right where you are. Hey! Ah, there we are. On! Try and get you guys leveled up and see what it is they're doing. All right, coming towards me, everybody. Hey! Hey!
Jumping back, forward, down.
On! Hey! Oh! Going back. Hey! Hey! Done. Hey! Oh! Go ahead. Back to your original line. Any questions on that little sparring drill that we felt like doing for some reason today?
Yes, sir.
Very good? Okay. Have we talked about cat stand for you yet?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we have? Okay.
That was when you were out last
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay, perfect. Have we started Teen on Showdown with you yet?
Yes, sir, the beginning up to the first turnaround,
Okay, beautiful.
only the first class.
Teen on Showdown.
Us.
Teen on Go Down. You got about half,
That's
something like that? Take a spot on the floor if you took.
Now go down.
Okay, there's all.
So,
So as I recall, you had up to here, correct?
that's right, and
Second part.
I kept trying to play back in my mind, you start this direction, right, to the left? Or it's to the left, okay, it is to the left.
It's usually always to the left, except for one Colorado, we had, and it's one time.
It's a good
Not
point.
that much, not that much, all right.
I'll throw that. So, what I remember is from here,
First move, first
this
thing,
way.
little block.
Well, first off, I want to point out something real
Yep.
quick. Move up all the way to here.
Kind of saw it hanging out.
Um,
And the rush to get to the punch.
Try using it here, when two arms together. There you go.
Okay, so I'm facing one in that direction, okay?
Next, to the other side. So,
Yep.
Open these hands.
alright, so this is where you left off.
Yes.
Different straight.
First, let's
Oh,
say,
well, I did the next couple, but I was a little messy on it.
alright, let's start from the beginning, yeah, let's start from there.
That's not a horse stance right here?
Take this
What
foot.
stance are we doing there, sir?
I'm still doing the inline horse stand.
Where's mine?
Try to
Pull.
value into that.
Shifting?
Shift this, shift this.
Shift.
And is this a cat stance?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
You're
like it. Keep going. Make it as you touch down, switch to the other side.
One option. One option.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm saying that's what I'm doing.
I've been practicing at the 45.
Oh, it's definitely not to the 45.
Not my face.
No?
The 45 stance I'll give you, the 45 fist I won't.
Yeah. The difference I see James teaching the kids is just shifting the foot.
Okay, is that the version he's doing? Okay, that's fine, then do that.
Either one.
I've had both, that's,
I've had, that was the way I got it back in the day, so that's,
okay.
I'm fine with either one.
Watch you
To there.
We go
If
forward.
Shion James is doing, yes, if Shion James is doing the 45
Yeah,
version, then we're doing the
focusing on
45
one.
version.
To there. So let's go through from the top and we'll go.
Again, we've got
So you put that foot down first, right? And then-
Yes. Make sure it's that full
Full
width.
turtle or full rotation of the.
Squaring up and back to
That's to the best of us. Alright, now you like, move forward, okay, move forward, and as you do, but it's hanging up like this. Yeah,
And with this,
yes.
and
That's yours.
Left hand is a fist or it's a?
It's a hand fist.
the other block.
And it's
So
right
regular.
hand.
Okay.
That was the front
Now
stance.
you're gonna do a weird turn. You're
That's
in
right.
machine stance here. This foot's gonna
So
get
circle there, and
a long
do it,
turn around.
a couple of times, and then
Into-
move on.
Okay.
as she goes.
Try this for-
Is that correct?
Look out what we're doing.
Right.
And then what are we doing with it?
H,
Still like
So-
this.
knee.
From here,
This
hand is
This
basically
is
loaded.
those two moves.
throw it down block. The other hand's just gonna come out the
So
way.
he can take, close, he can
Okay,
take.
She, stop,
Turn and throw.
she. Go,
I gotta do the.
Rocco,
We doing this?
I was wondering when you just finally bail out.
Rocco. Sit.
Shift over front stance.
Got sense.
So where you're at. Load for
Archie.
movements.
Yeah,
Shift over front stance.
down there. Turn to the side.
That, you know,
I'm gonna cut all the way through, so I got it in my head. Ay, jeez.
I watched it online. They
Cool.
break it down.
That's what I forgot.
Joe,
Okay. All right, let's take it from, let's take it.
H. Right, Joy, let's do it again. H. Knee. Some. She,
Step on.
go,
Catch. Turn throw.
Rocco. Sit.
Hammer.
Hold under.
Archie,
I'm brain farting. This is embarrassing.
I think it's over.
go,
Dang it. I can't do
Work
it
it
one
out.
step at a
Two.
time.
Work it out.
It's embarrassing.
right, Joy,
It's,
You know, I just taught this to my kids not too long ago, so I know I can do it.
I know you can do it too. Everybody has these moments, and I ain't gonna throw you life preserver. We all gotta fight our way through it.
let's do it all the way, let's see if we can do it all the way through, up to that point. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're here, right?
First stance down with left.
Hammer fist, front stance. Open that hand up. Step in,
Make
elbow.
sure the back foot is facing to the 45.
Roll it to a back fist, cross stance, press. There.
That motion, is, so the whole chain,
Yeah.
for some reason,
Right.
it's
Back a
really
little
long,
bit.
so.
Press forward, keep on knuckling, stretching out forward.
Mhm.
From here,
Okay.
hands are gonna load hickey tay, and this is gonna do a long turn.
And then,
One step
and then are we going all the way?
down, just watch out for it.
Let's try that again.
And before you get to that, Brett, a couple of little details. On the shoe toe, this is covering your solar plexus, your wing, just having a tendency to pull back. So it's always,
Stretch and push.
your base foot,
Go low.
yeah,
I keep doing that.
right, 45 or 30-ish in that kind of range. Anything past 45, way too low.
Understood. And, distance of this foot in front of the other, like heel,
Heel
same
toe-ish,
toe?
depending
Okay.
upon.
Okay, so right there,
No, you're good on all that. It's just that base foot turning 90 is.
I kept doing that last time too. I
Block.
gotta get that,
Leaning
that,
out, stretch,
alright, again?
come up to.
That's right.
Have a few stance away, bring the arms together. Step out and shift to the one that's
Let's say here, you're not going,
This much?
going to feed that low instead.
There.
That is, that corner.
And this is our back stance, Kukutsugachi. And then we're done. So let's try and go with
So
that.
we do it all the way
A
through
whole
now?
bunch of times.
Well, it's backwards.
Just so that you have it in your head, the turn
That is-
off, there's a big turn off the top before you get to the end. It's actually a jump. Depends
I
on
was
you,
picturing kids
your
doing that.
knees, your back, your everything else. Most of us do not jump often. So once I'm here and I press,
Continue from here?
Yes. Here, place the foot,
but the step turn is the modification that we want. So the problem, you wanna make the jump,
No,
make the jump.
Personally, I was never given the jump until I saw James teaching the kids that way.
Cause by the time, I think by the time I got it too, his knees were gone. He didn't jump anymore, so that's all he taught for a long time. So I saw Haney do it once, or Sean Haney do it one time, like, oh, that's what we're, that's okay, that's what it's supposed to be. It still sucks. Still don't like it, but it's fun to
Let's
do
go
once in a
front
while.
foot back towards here. And, place it over here, towards the other angle. We're gonna do the same here, record once. Now, place it right back here. Here, and move forward in front stance and middle all time.
Kick.
Reverse punch. Now, we want, and I'm gonna take that punch and try to pull it back. As you do, make sure this hip, and make sure this part of the hip
So you
moves
don't use the
forward.
back fist, it was stance.
Okay, where are you?
Well, not pull back, I mean, like, over into forward,
Keep
here.
going up.
Okay.
And now the kick.
Now, now, kick, reverse punch again. Now, we're gonna take this, take the hand here, and keep the hand here, put it to this end.
Oh,
And.
Didn't realize you were still hanging around.
Yes, sir, I have a private outside.
Alright.
Now.
Now, just one take, and now, very similar to Tenenpada.
not that it's any of my business, but who's your
A
private
little bit
student?
more stuff.
What?
Not that it's any of my business, but who's your private student?
It's, John. We're just doing, sparring. Private
Right,
sparring.
very cool. Will be, and I'll haunt you in every Tenenpada, and
Oh, right.
now you're gonna do right one.
Let me see that.
Same on the other angle, just forward it. Now block. Right one.
Okay, that was a little.
That's yours?
So last time I turned this off.
That's good, that's all.
That's it, huh?
Over the top of that.
Alright, alright, you're 2 times slower, and then like, this thing I have, now I'm gonna have, you do it down most. But. H. Knee. Stop. She. Go.
Reload for that?
Woko.
Here.
Sitchi. Hachi.
No, you don't look for that.
Just straight from a punch.
Go.
For a punch, and you're actually catching it across your body, so instead of coming off the punch straight, you're gonna come across your body, like you're trying to prep for the next turn.
Knee.
Right into a, shoot
So,
So as I'm here on this punch, I'm not thinking about that, that's not what I'm doing. I'm thinking more about that.
Here and get
I'm no block at your trapping.
Right.
Before.
So you're trapping and catching.
Son.
And now you're gonna.
Turn and do that.
Okay, go get rid of the thing. you trapped.
She.
That's why I thought. that was-
So you leave your hands up.
Yes.
Okay.
Try to reestablish the power of its.
Okay, yeah, you think about that.
just stretch out.
You're just shifting your, don't bend, just let your
Stitching.
knee kind of flex a little bit. There you go.
So just
Punching.
project hips forward. And project the hand forward.
And
You are, thought process I have is that the person that you back fisted, you're driving them off you.
Go. Joe. Before. And then put it on that here. Similar to the pretty much.
Stepping
Hitch.
forward or stepping back?
Stepping forward. And you want to step out
Lee.
a little more than that.
Some. Shape. That's your.
On that big spin, regardless of whether you're doing a step over or the jump, as I'm coming off of here, I'm loading double hikike and driving
Hitch.
down. I'm not making big arm motion.
Lee.
Yes, thank you. I
Here.
saw him do that and I.
Some.
And then I forgot that. I wanted to say
Shape.
that.
Go.
So
Welcome.
it's just leaning out, right?
Stitching.
So we stretched out. So
One thing I want to work at.
as you're loading,
Yeah, I see
start
that
giving
one.
it go to the step.
Yeah, so from here,
Yes, just one.
right, I pulled it in. Okay.
Go.
And I wanna be pointed this way.
Go.
Stands this way, back stands that way.
It's actually a back leaning stance with the
Stitching.
focus in this direction, right?
Punching.
You're absolutely right. I'm just gonna add one little maybe thought process to it. What's the, for Shito-Ryu, for our Shito-Ryu special, what is the difference between our front stance and our back stance?
Which way you're looking.
Which way I'm looking, really?
Joe.
That's all the difference is. Because if I'm in a front stance, to make it a back stance, just like
Hitch.
here, all I do is turn, look over my shoulder, now it's a back stance. So for us, there isn't all,
Knee.
you know, other styles have a distinctly different,
Some.
you know, back stance kind of thing.
Shape.
One thing that I did see, I'm seeing you do it, but I'm not seeing you do it. On the end, you make the jump, you're stretching out here, there's a little bit of that same lean here.
Lean and stretch.
Same
thing we're doing here, pressing forward.
That.
Stretching out.
Like turn down, set it up,
This is reinforced block here, and then
then you stretch.
Stretch out.
here.
I kind of shift my foot a little bit to get the length.
Hitch.
stretch.
I'm, personal preference, I'm gonna throw onto that one.
Let's go from the front stand
So,
to the
this
back.
thing really, I don't
Exactly.
understand.
That is exactly what you're doing. But it's a back stance with a little bit more lean than normal.
Oh,
And you're doing a spinning double block is all you're doing.
You're basically punching and then grabbing, adding towards.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense, keeping this fist here.
And my thought process
Okay.
on
And then from here, what's next?
executing that turn
Okay,
with the hand, bring the hands together is because I'm,
here,
Ignore his
part of the
feet.
double lock, I'm catching something in here
keep again,
that I'm going to.
I was automatically going with the wrong hand up.
some,
So I bring these things in fairly tight, so that I'm
Shape.
visually catching something to then feel that way.
Okay, got it.
go. Go. Stitching,
Yeah, my son.
that's yours.
Alright, yeah, man. Good. Okay, so you got Pinon Shodan more or less all the way through, Pinon Shodan all the way through, that's good. On your shoot toes. Yeah, better. The hand position for middle outside block and a shoot toe are exactly the same, or the arm position, I should say. I'm just gonna turn the hand out,
The hand is, so, out.
out 45, going that way. But the end spot is my middle outside block position, with the hand turned outside.
Can I see you one more time?
Alright,
Or a cup of tea on your chest or just serve it to somebody.
about to serve something. you know.
Chesty.
Alright, questions on anything we've done tonight? Everybody good? Start soon.
Jump.
He's good. Show him on your right. Show on your right. Talk on your right.
If everybody's staying, we're gonna skip Kabuto tonight and go and do something a little different that's more taijutsu related, so grab some water, take 5, we'll get back on the floor and we'll jump right in.